Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So this video is to explain you two things. I'm going to show you one media buying strategy that is killing out for us. And secondly, I want to show you a real example of what happens when we find a winning creative, okay? So let's start with the first one. What you're seeing here, I'm inside of one campaign. I can show you here. As you can see. Okay, so as you can see, we have Advantage Plus campaigns, we have different strategies, right? One of the key strategies we are using the most is one big campaign, one CBO campaign, where we are constantly putting out new content, okay? We have a few technical things that we do to make the most out of this strategy, but the whole idea here is that by constantly feeding this campaign with new content, because we are using CBO, so I don't know if you know what CBO is, but it's a budget at the campaign level, meaning that Facebook has freedom to decide where to spend the money. And so you start giving the campaign a lot of creatives, and we are not forcing any spend on any creative specifically. So if Facebook decides that this is a winning creative, it will rapidly start spending more money on this. Okay, and I have here a good case study of just that. So, for context, this is a dog snacks brand, and in terms of return on ad spend, anything above 2.2 was profit. But this was a small production company, so they really wanted to scale if they had like plus 25% profit margins, meaning that we would have to need 3+ ROAS in order to scale the budget. If we would be in between 2.2 to 3, it's okay, but please don't scale the budget because it's not on the interest of the company to just get more work and have to get more hands doing the product and everything for such lower margins, okay? And so when we are in this position, we are like, okay, the only thing we do is to keep on testing, right? One thing that started to happen on this account, on this campaign, is that one posted image, which is an image that we used, started to be our top spender. As you can see, the campaign this is ordered by amount spent, and the top spender was an image, a still image. And we knew that for this particular brand, from everything that we've tested, typically the images were amazing for remarketing, but we really needed videos to get the cold traffic to convert. And so every time that we saw this campaign getting images as a top spender, we knew that this was Facebook increasing the frequency, so showing our ads to the same people, so increasing, remember the cold traffic, warm and hot, so top, middle and bottom of the funnel. We knew that every time Facebook was spending more money on images, they were basically increasing the percentage of the budget that was being allocated to remarketing. And so we knew that although the results of the images alone were good, 3.10 ROAS, this was meaning that you cannot scale. We are just trying to squeeze all the lemon from the juices all the juices from the lemons you gave us before. But hurry up, please get back on getting new content so we can get new cold traffic, okay? And that's what we started to do. And as you can see, with this strategy, you cannot only look at the return on ad spend of a particular ad, you have to look at the entire campaign, okay? So on the 16th of October, remember 2.64, on the 16th, we launched a campaign, a creative that had 2 sales, 4.31 ROAS, right? The whole day was a really bad day, 0.87 ROAS. But one of the creatives that we launched that day, this was launched on the 16th of October, performed really well. And this gave us hope. And so we kept on waiting for the next day, right? And what happened was the following day, you can see that the ad that we launched 2 days ago, the 1 day ago, was now our top spender, right? And this is a great signal that you just found a winner, because it's not that common when when you add a new creative into a running campaign to on the second day to be our top spender. And as you can see, like, we were just spending $100 a day, so 65% of the budget was put out to this creative. And so this is like Facebook telling you, you just found a winner, and I'm putting a lot of the budget on this winner, because we know that it's not only going to perform well, 7.8 ROAS, but it's going to put all the campaign performing well, 6.7 ROAS, right? So if you check, like, what happened was that instead of having a 2.4, 2.6 ROAS, we were able to increase the ROAS of the campaign as a whole to 3.37. And now we are in a position to scale, right? And so this is amazing to understand the power of a winning creative, okay? And the power of this media buying strategy, where we don't have control about this exact spend that we are going to allocate on every single creative. There are a lot of creatives that we actually launch and they don't spend almost nothing at all. We just like get $5-10 on spend, and Facebook just doesn't care about them. But that's actually the best part of this strategy, because we are not overspending on content that doesn't convert, and we are relying highly on the Facebook's algorithm to understand what works and what doesn't work. Okay, after that, you know the drill: analyze, feedback loop, understand what works, why did it work, how was the hook rate of this creative, what's the main angle, what's the main avatar we are talking about, what are the main features or benefits that we are highlighting on the video, how can we make variations of this content, how can we replicate this concept for other avatars, like. But again, this is why we are, or this is what for we are working every single day and launching campaigns every single day, and analyzing data, coming up with new ideas, iterating, testing, and everything, just to find bangers that increase and improve the overall performance of the account, and let us scale, you know. So yeah, I hope that this was insightful, and I hope to see you soon.